Mr. Wolsheim said, I attended St. Joe's in elementary school and middle school, and have now moved on to Rosemount High School. My base in St. Joe's helped me challenge me academically, and it put me right into the honors program when we got into Rosemount High School. So I really kept with that challenging academic schedule. This year, actually, I'm taking 4 college courses: AP Economics, AP BC Calc, CI College and Schools class in Spanish, and a College and Schools class in English, which is quite a course load, but I kind of brought it upon myself. I've also taken and passed 4 other AP classes in history, biology, and English. And all this, meanwhile, I maintained my class rank of 18 and a GPA of 3.97, which I pride myself in. Outside of the classroom, I'm involved in student council. Specifically, I've been in it all 4 years, elected by the student body, and this past year I got elected student body president, and I'm running the student council, helping organize their meetings like pep rallies, planning school events, and service projects. This kind of sprung from my interest in government, because while I was at St. Joe's, I attended a weekend camp called Youth in Government, where we learned about the state legislature, stayed at the Hilton, and this drove my interest in government, so I got into student council right away. I started attending weekly meetings at the Young Republicans Club, even though I'm not really a Republican, but it's the only political club in our school, so I have an interest in that. I also attended Boys State. I was nominated to attend Boys State this past summer, so I spent a week at Southwest State, the college, and learned more about government there, which I really enjoyed as well. Another activity I'm huge into is choir. I absolutely love choir. I've been in it all 4 years in high school, both curricular and co-curricular choirs. And this interest in singing drove me to try out for On Stage, which is the yearly production at Rosemount High School. Maybe some of you have been to it. It's kind of a variety show, music and dance, and my absolute favorite thing to do at Rosemount is On Stage. And I also am involved in tennis at the school, and one of my trademark activities is scouting. I joined scouting at the age of 6, and I stuck with it until this last September when I turned 18, so I can't technically be a part of the scouting program anymore. But I absolutely adore scouting. I love the outdoors, the wilderness, especially camping in the boundary waters is one of my favorite things to do. So sticking with this program got me to a point where I earned the rank of Eagle. And for those of you who don't know, Eagle Scout is the highest rank that's attainable in scouting, and has some rigorous requirements to earn the rank, which includes a very rigorous service project. So for my project, I renovated the skeleton of an old bleacher sitting on the Dakota County Fairgrounds, and saved them quite a bit of money, because every year when the Dakota County Fair comes around, they have to rent mobile bleachers to accommodate the events. And they had the frame of a bleacher just sitting around on the fairgrounds. So my project was to organize the scraping of the rust off the bleachers and bringing it up to code. And in the process, I garnered 150 volunteer service hours and saved them $2,000 a week for the Dakota County Fairgrounds time. Plus, when they're not at the fair, when they aren't using them, they can rent them out to other people, so it actually gave them a source of revenue. And I'm really proud of that. It was an incredible accomplishment. And I couldn't have done it without my workers, which gave me appreciation of workers, so I help out with anyone's Eagle project whenever I get the chance. I've helped out with over 10 at least. I haven't actually counted, but quite a few. I also co-founded the Slam Poetry Club at Rosemount High School, and I'm sure you probably have never heard of slam poetry, but it's kind of an edgier, newer take on the open mic. The performer gets up and they have memorized a piece and they perform it in front of everyone, but they don't just read it, they express it through movement and gestures and so forth. So that was an interesting experience for sure. And I'm also involved in several honor societies, National Honor Society, Spanish, and Triumph Music and Dance in school. In the future, I have applied to Gustavus and Marquette and University of Rhode Island. So I'm planning on attending one of these schools. and I'll probably go with whichever one gives me the most scholarships, because I have to be monetarily responsible, considering I'm going to grad school. I'm not entirely certain of what I will major in. I'm considering engineering and law, and that's about all. So thank you very much for this honor. I really appreciate it. And any questions?